Well, hello all. I just needed to say, in case you were wondering, and you know Miss Adams' awesome obsession with socks, today she is wearing her socks that say, "Give a girl the right pair of socks and she can conquer the world." So, together, we're conquering the world today. All right, we are on chapter 4 of Towers Falling. Chapter 4, Lunch. Sometimes it isn't about what you do, it's about what you see. The cafeteria is bustling with little kids opening superhero or My Little Pony lunchboxes. They're sitting at tables, legs swinging off the ground, giggling, unwrapping sandwiches while teachers watch them. Older kids, fourth and fifth graders, are in line as women with hairnets pile their trays with spaghetti, a fruit cup, and a cookie. Sabine grabs a carton of milk. Ben's got a paper sack, but he goes through the line and grabs an apple and an orange juice. And then they pay. I spin around, push through the flapping doors, and walk into the hall. It's quiet. Everybody's at lunch, including the teachers. These halls are calm and clean. My stomach rumbles. I sip from the water fountain. I like the hallway walls. Painted sky blue and bright yellow. No curse words or graffiti. Most of the walls are blank, but there's a sign for each grade. First grade, Mr. Brennan. Second grade, Mrs. Shear. All the way up to fifth grade, Miss Garcia. I think the classes are going to decorate the walls with art and class projects. Fifth grade will probably post summer vacation essays, and my page will be blank. I walk farther down, and on the wall across from the girls' bathroom, there's a world map with colored pins. At the top, the sign reads, Brooklyn Collective Elementary, who we are, where we're from. Blue pins poke New York. Then there's threads like spider webs cutting across the map to new pins, all different colors, poking at England, the Dominican Republic, Africa, India, and more. "Where are you from?" asks Sabine, appearing next to me. I try to ignore her. "Go away," I think. She's munching a breadstick. "I'm from Turkey. See, that's my string. I'm not really Turkish. That sounds funny, doesn't it? But my grandparents come from Istanbul. Ben, where are you from?" I groan. "Can't you two leave me alone?" "Arizona." To the side of the map, there are extra pins with strings. Sabine picks a new pin and punches it into New York, then stretches the dangling thread far west to Arizona. "Where next?" "What do you mean?" asks Ben. "Your people," I say grouchy. She means, "Where do your people come from?" "Your heritage," mumbles Sabine, her mouth full of bread. "My grandmother was from Mexico." "Do you speak Spanish?" asks Sabine, hopeful. "No." "Too bad." Sabine pokes another pin in Arizona and pulls its thread down to Mexico. Ben and Sabine just stand and stand, saying nothing, driving me crazy. Ben's blinking, his palm touching Mexico. "This is stupid," I say, "sappy like syrup." "Better than sour," quips Sabine. "Deja, I bet you're from Africa." "No, I'm from Brooklyn." "Muntu is from Africa," says Sabine. "Nigeria, I think. He's a fourth grader." "I meant long ago," murmurs Ben. "You mean slavery. How come every white person sees a black person and thinks slavery?" "Well, you're African American, aren't you?" "Yes, but I'm Jamaican too. My mom is from Jamaica." "Oh," says Sabine. "We don't have Jamaica. Let's stick an orange pin. There." Ben holds out a sandwich. "Tuna," he says, not looking at me, just studying the map. I lick my lips. I didn't have breakfast. "You can have my cookie," says Sabine, pulling it from her pocket. "Chocolate chip." Ma. Oh. Haha, that was funny. Sorry, I slipped. Ma says I'm not supposed to take anything from anybody, but I don't think Ben and Sabine count. They're kids. Nobodies. I bite the sandwich, tasting sweet pickle and the tuna. "Immigration," Ben murmurs. "Fourth grade. America is a land of immigrants," our book said. I scowl at know-it-all Ben. "Some were forced." "Slaves," Sabine nods. "Apache. They were overrun. Killed. Their land was stolen." Sabine and me both look at Ben. With his index finger, he pushes his glasses high on his nose. "At my old school, we always talk about who was already here. In America." "I never thought about that," I said. "And I haven't. Why would I care much anyway? Knowing about Apache doesn't buy me lunch. Lenape, says Sabine. 3rd grade. We did a study unit. Lenape first settled what we called New York. Any Lenape go to this school? I asked, scowling. No, says Sabine. But it seems like everyone else in the world does. I stare at the map. Pakistan, Germany, Japan. The world is so big and kids are from all over. I pluck another orange pin. Orange for me. I push it into Africa's coast and angle the thread to New York. Thanks for lunch, I say. The bell rings. Come on, says Sabine. Ben walks, his cowboy boots clack on the linoleum. I trail behind, gobbling the rest of my sandwich. I hate Avalon family residence. I like here, walking these halls, amazed that Ben and Sabine, for no reason, have decided to be my friends. Chapter 5, Avalon. Avalon Family Residence has daycare. It's supposed to help parents find jobs. I pick up Raymond, who has green finger paint on his shirt, and Lita, who sucks her pink pacifier. I take the pacifier away. Lita wails, Deja! Deja! Okay, but you're almost 3. Not care, says Lita, sucking the rubber loud and furious. I lift Lita onto my hip. I grab Raymond's hand. Why didn't you wear an apron? I painted a monster. Pop's gonna shout monster when he sees how dirty you are. Ray's face droops and Lita stops sucking. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have scared them. Pop doesn't hit, but he's scary when he's mad, and he can be mad about anything. Coffee being too cold, rain, no rain, wind, too little, too much, even paint on a shirt. When something needs cleaning, Ma, tired, looks at me. I clean the mess, but I don't mind. Here, I've got a cookie. I pull it out of my pocket. It's all crumbles. Ray and Lita don't care. We sit on the steps outside Avalon Family Residence. There's no air conditioning inside, and even though the sun beats on us hard, we'll stay on the steps until Ma gets home. Pop might be upstairs. He might be dreaming hard, his head hurting like it's going to explode. It's best to stay outside. No one soothes Pop better than Ma. Me, I watch over Ray. He leaps up and down the steps with some other boys. I watch to make sure he doesn't get hurt and doesn't get bullied. There are all kinds of folks milling about outdoors, some indoors, some curse, some just talk. All kinds of families, small ones, large ones, all colors, without an apartment or house. Some are clean, but a bit shabby, like me, Ray, and Lita. And a few are a mess, dirty and stinky, loud. I'm glad Pop doesn't drink. No one's supposed to drink at Avalon. I pat Lita's head. Want a story? She snuggles onto my lap like a baby doll. Lenape, I said. Long, long time ago, before cars and buses and streetlights and houses, the Lenape lived in New York. They owned the whole place. Can you believe that, Lita? Lita stops sucking. The pacifier rests in her lap. She claps her hands and squeals. I tickle her belly and then hug her tight and rock. Hey, Ray, I wave. He smiles. I'm happy. Today was a good day.